Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So in today's video, I'd like to share with you one of the pre-recorded set of videos I've made tackling GR105. And I don't usually go beyond GR100 for any given seasons, because after GR100 you are more or less playing the same thing. You just level up the legendary gem. But just that in this season when I play the Rathma, again not the top build, I do get some really nice fixes or gear, and I'm kind of curious of how far I can push my mid-tier character into the end game. So to give you some context, again, in this video I have 10 ancient out of 13 slots that I have for the character, and I also have 4 items being augmented with legendary gem ranges from 90 to 105, and after that, of course, I get another one gem that's being augmented. But then I realized that beyond 105 or 100, each time you augment an item to another 100 plus gem, it doesn't really bring you that much kind of gain in terms of damage, and also the dungeon become a lot more punishing. So I could at this point in time push my physical variant Rathma into perhaps the 110 kind of a region. I think I can still do it within the 15 minutes, but I want to do it a little bit more like a farm kind of status. So for GR105 I managed to get to 4.5 minutes. Could be better if I do a little bit more of that, perhaps bring it down to around 4 minutes, which is a nice decent number, but it does get a little bit hairy sometimes. It does get a little bit scary. So now at this very juncture I could do a couple of things here. Option 1, of course, I could continue and level up legendary gems, do puzzle ring, and and augment the items to rank 105 or whatever it is. But that would be another 5 slots to go, and it's getting a little bit mundane in a sense. Although I have a physical variance that is on the speed farming, I've got a video on that, meaning that I'm utilizing the Dead Storm for the Army of the Dead. I'm actually sucking the enemy into me using the ring and what have you, and using the Aura of Frailty to boost up the damage output. So I do have a pretty fast kind of like a farming set for the Army of the Dead Rathma set, and that bring me down to around 2 to 3 minutes depending on the map for GR70 empowered one. So I do that to level up the gem up to 56, and then from there on I keep increasing the GR5 level above until it hit around 106, and that is probably what I'm comfortably can want to do. I may not empower at that kind of tier because, first of all, it is getting really expensive to empower any GR beyond 100. Second of all, I'm always happy to do a couple more runs just for some XP for the Paragon point anyway, because leveling the legendary gem is always a journey whereby the first part is super boring, because leveling the gem all the way to 90 is no brainer. Because the difficulty is just not there. It's what is from 90 and above, then it become a little bit more interesting, but you tend to play a few games of that high tier and then you go back to all the way to the low tier again to level another gem. So you spend I would spend 90% of the time just playing a very easy kind of gameplay. You can just do it with the eyes closed, and beyond which you still need to farm some keys to do that, so not really my cup of tea. So what should I be doing beyond this? So like I said, the option 1 is, of course, keep leveling up the legendary gem for that particular build. I could do that. Option 2 is to play another build, play something else with Necromancer, something that's fun, something different. Third option, of course, just stop playing this season, and like many people may have stopped right now. Once you get a Guardian stage, play other games, maybe Path of Exile, maybe some of the older games that I've been playing, like Con, or some of the, there's a Genshin Impact, I can't remember how to pronounce that, Genshin Impact, whatever it is. Even my niece are playing that. So it could be one of those newer games. I don't know. We have to see what kind of time I have to play. But right now I'm leaning towards option 2, whereby I'm going to explore the Corpse Explosion, which is top tier build for Necromancer. Now it's kind of funny because I've been playing this physical variant of the Rathma Army of the Dead build, and I've been collecting a lot of ancient. Basically, I've got almost all the ancient gear required to make the Legacy of Dream build for the Necromancer. Corpse Explosion works. I just need one more offhand item, which is an ancient. I'm full ancient. So with the Legacy of Dream, if I manage to level up to maybe beyond 100 rank, which is kind of easy for me because I have a main build, that could be quite a fun kind of like exploration. Now, I try to see how far I can go without the augmentation, but so far it sounds pretty fun. I'm able to keep pushing, keep exploding kind of like a corpse and so on, and does give me a little bit of satisfaction in some sense. But then I found that Necromancer is quite different from other classes, or at least this build that I'm doing. There's not a lot of clicks to it. You still need to wait for things to happen, like corpse to appear. So back to the Corpse Explosion kind of like a gameplay, I have to ensure that either the Land of the Dead off the cooldown, or there's some corpse lying around that I can just explode them and what have you. So it's kind of a little bit of waiting game in a sense. I prefer a little bit more punchy. I don't know how to explain this. More like you just continuously do something. Like for example, the Demon Hunter is a good example. There's a lot of spinning going on, a lot of shooting going on. It's kind of fun and fluid. Just you don't need to wait for some cooldown that is really like a big cooldown that you have to manage, a Land of the Dead or Army of the Dead kind of thing. But it is what it is. Necromancer, unless you play the top build, the Masquerade of the Burning Carnival, then it's a lot of bone sphere, just keep shooting everywhere. Still, I mean, you do need to manage your resource in just a bit. It's not just like free shooting everywhere. That brought me a point whereby what shall I do next season? I've been thinking about Crusader because the Invoker is a very nice, interesting build. I've been playing quite a lot of like Challenge Rift, as you can see. I got experience what other classes are for. Barbarian could be quite interesting as well. Seems that they are just keep clicking, keep punching. So I need a little bit more interaction. Maybe I try a monk as well. I haven't really done like a proper monk since the I don't know since when. I haven't really played monk that much. So I think my mind is already thinking about next season. But to round up the season, this particular season, I probably would like to see how far I can push for my physical variant of the Rathma Army of the Dead build. And in addition, as a bonus target, I would like to see how far I can get with the Legacy of Dream, which I've never done before, with the Corpse Explosion. So yeah, I hope I'll see you soon in Diablo 3, and maybe next season we'll see what will come our way. Are there any tweak to some of the build? I suspect the Rathma set may get a little bit of love. I hope it does, because it is super fun. Just that it's not a top tier build. It's a kind of mid tier. No matter how hard I try, 110. If I can get there, I'll be very happy. We'll see how it goes. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and do drop me a comment if you'd like to interact with me. And meanwhile, have fun. Bye.